It is Wednesday, March 5th, 2019. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Sneed Mobile Tech YouTube channel. In today's video, more of a discussion piece, but along with it, some updates. So what this implicates is the Sprint and T-Mobile merger. Now, it may seem initially that this is a politics-driven topic. I'm not sure if that's the case so much, but possibly you may see it that way. Anyways, let's get to the actual facts, and then we'll kind of assess where it all kind of stacks up with the merger. So I hope I'm saying the name correctly. Believe it is Rashida Tlaib, or in some variation of that, I'm not really sure. Democratic representative is spearheading an effort to block the Sprint and T-Mobile merger. Now, what she's doing is she's leading a group of several representatives in writing and sending letters from herself and those representatives to the FCC and to the DOJ. Now, these are the final two governing bodies that are set to clear the merger. So if the two bodies agree that the merger is proper, the merger is kosher, no issues there, they'll allow it to proceed. They are the last two roadblocks. So that's pretty much it for clearance. And in the efforts of writing these letters, they will be receiving these letters from the representatives involved. Now, the representatives writing these letters, we have independents, we have Democrats, we have Republicans, so it's not really so much a political party thing, but it is just a situation that these individuals that are writing these letters claim that it could be a competition concern. And they're saying that, you know, with this merger, we would see prices continuing to increase in the wireless space. So I think in terms of what's going on here, we have, lawmakers that technically by definition cannot actually do anything when it comes to this merger. They have no say in this matter, but they are trying to influence the FCC and the DOJ. Now, T-Mobile executives have reportedly spent almost $200,000 at Trump hotels over the last year during the pending merger. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to really do anything to affect the merger. So is the push from the representatives enough to block the merger? I don't think so. Is the affiliation and hotel stays enough to block the merger? I don't think so. And is the claim that the merger is going to reduce competition enough to block the merger? I don't think so to that either. So of those three questions, I say no. And because of that, I feel pretty confident saying that even with all of this going on, I feel like the merger probably still is going to go through. I think it'll proceed. It'll be cleared. And we're expecting an announcement probably within the next couple of months. I'd say no later than June or July. So we will have answers in the near future. Meanwhile, as part of the Trump administration goals for the next election campaign, President Donald Trump is looking to create government control of 5G deployment. Obviously, this is a can of worms in and of itself. I'm sure there are people out there, subscribers, viewers, that have their opinions on this, but how exactly would this work? I have no idea. You think about who's going to be covering costs there. Would it be the wireless carriers paying all of the cost, or would it be government-based? You would assume that it would become government-based subsidies and things of that nature. Who's going to have true access to our networks? Is it going to be government run? Is it going to be more wireless carrier run? Who's going to have the access to these upgrades to 5G? Is it going to be rural based? Is it going to be suburban? Is it going to be urban? I think those are really important questions. And also, who's going to be paying for infrastructure? Who's going to be deploying the spectrum? Who's going to be monitoring these things? And the last thing is this really a China-driven campaign? I think Donald Trump has made it pretty clear the president wants to compete internationally, and I think China's a big player in this, so it may have something to do with that. So like I said, while this video may seem a little bit implication-wise, on the political side, I think it's just more about the uncertainty of what we're seeing in the future. So I don't really think it needs to go on the political route. You don't need to take your sides or anything like that. But I think it's interesting to see that we do have such a strong showing in opposition to the merger, although I don't think it's enough to stop it. And then we have this integration of possibly the government getting involved with 5G networks should Trump receive re-election and moving forward with the policies of 5G rolling out and things of that nature. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Drop me a line, anything from the video in terms of topics. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Try to keep it civil. This is really not the type of platform where you need to be insulting each other, obviously. I do appreciate everybody's thoughts and opinions, and we respect that here on the Sneed Mobile Tech YouTube channel. So let your voice be heard. good. Obviously, support your opinions and you know, with factual evidence, things like that. I'm all for it. But there's no reason to make it a personal thing. It's just really not that type of video. So that's really it for the video. So thank you guys for tuning in. Much appreciated. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. This is Steve from Steve Mobile Tech, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.